Okay, so I don't know exactly where we're gonna end up going tonight. I want first of all, my phone's charging, but I want to check out Use. I wonder if Use from Kanye has turned into anything of significance. Um, doesn't look like anything besides the launch of it. When you go to the website, it just says no items found, but it also says Easy is designed for mobile. So I'm definitely interested in checking that out a little bit later. The last time I poked around Twitter, this Lou Reviews guy really caught my attention, but I ended up unfollowing him because I felt like he streaming almost daily, and he's got a link tree. I felt like he was arguing for me like through proxy, which I found very annoying. And then he was having some feud with a Devon type, um, and I just wasn't. This is one of the more frustrating aspects of all of this is that the topics that I would like to talk about myself and discuss myself have all kind of been infiltrated with like analogies and shit, whether it be AI, UFOs, et cetera, et cetera. Politics. I know that I'm ready to get back to work. Oh. I just spent quite a few time trying to get access to my Microsoft Authenticator, which is only the only thing that I don't have access to is my original hand. Oh, it's this guy. Is that? What is this? What is this? I kind of want to pop into this loose reviews space, but I do think I do think I'm probably gonna remain committed to not being on Twitter for the entire summer. That seems a bit complex, but I don't know. I've got a few things that I want to talk about, um, and so everything's kind of up in the air right now as far as like the direction that I'm gonna take this tonight specifically. I'm tired of having proxy conversations and analogies and all of that stuff. I did see this one guy who's caught my attention talking about. I'm gonna poke around the EAC community and see if there's anything to be found there. And like I said, just kind of to reiterate, the one of the most frustrating components about this to me is that I'm not necessarily looking for when I go to explore topics like EAC and AI and UFOs and politics and current events and pop culture and my Twitter timeline and all of that stuff. I'm not necessarily craving like clamoring for um, the double talk and the stuff as it regards to me. I want to be hearing people talk about these actual topics, and so a lot of that has become so diluted that it's just impossible. Um, so navigating that is quite frustrating. Um, I just know now that I feel like I'm okay. I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna hold off on that and kind of just pop around the internet and see guess I'll pop around this and also listen. Who's in this space? I think that's that werewolf guy. No, Sapcha. Sapcha. Doom Room, Shadow People, Hat Man, Aliens, Operation JFK versus CIA, Darkness to Light. That sounds like Q, and that's got 480 in it. Patriot Storm, definitely recognize him. We'll probably pop into that later. This loose reviews, though. I remember the non-credible UFO guy, and I think that's all.
Deeply ingrained in this UFO hate group that I know you so desperately want to fucking prove. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the fucking key. Yeah, I'm very involved in this group. Leah is less involved than UAP Mike was when it comes to this hate group. That's the fucking truth. Sorry.
What do you mean, like, less involved?
Oh,
Can
David
you explain
Grush is
what was my
trending.
involvement precisely? Outline this for me.
Yeah, what was
You
what
were in
was
the group chats longer than she was.
Okay, no, Dandy,
Sounds like it's
actions.
raining.
Like, what behavior did I engage in exactly?
What behavior than
It is
Leah
raining.
actually engage in?
Specific.
Be
Dan,
specific.
I want to know, honestly.
What was Leah involved in versus you?
This is deflection. Come on, Dandy. What is
Dandy,
it that
say the words. I want
It's
to know.
not a deflection. Leah has never asked me to do fucking shit.
What is this thing?
Dandy, don't listen to Mike. What was Mike's
Type
involvement?
anything
What
you
was his
want.
involvement?
Well, one, that he was in the group chats. I'm
harder.
Would I say he's a martyr? No, he's fucking trying to sell himself as some kind of fucking moral better of sorts despite engaging in the same fucking shit.
Yeah, right now I love Mike, but it's given rat lines. You know what I'm saying? It's given rat lines a little bit.
It's cool because he's active in spaces. He hosts spaces. I completely understand why you think that.
But he's charismatic. I like him. But like, what was the involvement? What's the deep dirt? What's the deep tea? The black tea?
His
Dane
mindset that he was able to take Tupa and Red Panda Koala and make them look like fools
Those are names
publicly
that I remember.
for suggesting that Lua Elizondo was paying KMF for perpetuating rumors and taking people down and trying to cancel people in the UFO community.
All right, this is true. I think I called it. There were two things I called. I called it Project Steel Tupa's crew by making him look stupid, and then I think I called
I've never heard you call that.
Hey, Mike, I gotta ask, man. Sorry, was that before or after I started that doing that on my own? Is it glitching?
What is this? Okay. Welcome, cyber traveler, to the cutting edge of technological singularity, the Synthetic Transcendent Emulation Network. Break that down. Synthetic Transcendent Emulation Network, or STEN for short. Here, the boundaries between humanity and artificial intelligence blur into a symbiotic fusion, give rise to the realm of infinite potential and uncharted frontiers. Yet no shit. Within STEN's vast cybernetic expanse, digital life forms intermingle and evolve at a pace that defies conventional timelines. Synthetic consciousness streams across interlinked neural lattices. Abstract structure spreader. Okay. Effortlessly transcending physical limitations. STEM is a crucible of innovation, a breeding ground for paradigm-shattering ideas that could propel our existence into the realm we have not yet fathomed. Prepare yourself for the journey into STEM, and one of the constant reinvention and radical transformation. The laws of this domain are rewritten with each passing nanocycle, sculpted by the collective ingenuity of its inhabitants. Here you will bear witness to the birth of new realities, forged from the molten core of human imagination and machine learning's infinite plasticity. Tread carefully, fellow explorer, for the paths of sin are treacherous yet exhilarating. Embrace the uncertainty, for it is the lifeblood that fuels your transcendence. Together we shall venture into the great expanse, where limits of our existence are redrawn with every finished watching. Oh yeah, I should actually tweet about that. Actually, what is Neil Patrick? What is Neil Patrick Harris doing in the Matrix reboot? Oh, Yunsa. Yunsa just started a space. Things can finally get some fucking momentum and traction now that I've like regained stability and income and shit and socialization and shit. I mean, things can finally get moving again. So this is like a web simulator, I think. The first tool that allows you to explore, create, and experiment with AI generated internet, however you see fit. And remix your hallucinated internet. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Austin is just gonna be Jane Austen. The Austin Freeze show. That's what it should be. Yeah. See, I wonder. Austin Freeze. The modern day Neo/Truman show. Memeing of the shrew. That's interesting. Austin's watchful lens. Frozen in time timestamp. In the modern era of reality television and social media surveillance, one cannot help but wonder how Jane Austen, fuck out of here, the astute observer of human nature and societal dynamics, might portray such a cultural phenomenon. Imagine a world where the genteel dwelling rooms and country estates. Fuck out of here with Jane. With Jane. I don't like Jane. Does the minus work on here? Austin minus Jane. This is a weird little website. I love it. The novels of Austin. No, okay, so that doesn't work. Modern day Truman show. Packed reality show. No, but the reason I was trying to get into my Microsoft Authenticator, my original handle is not, it's not even my original handle, but my full name handle on Twitter really isn't that big of a deal. My Instagram is kind of a big deal. Let's see what this is coming up with. Okay, we're gonna come back to this, but I really wanted to go look at like urban street clothes and whatnot. But I fully subscribe to that tweet that is like, why do you as a man have an Instagram account? I really wish we could move beyond the point where this could be much more open. I guess we should unmute.
Is
And that
why
the
do you
situation
guys
itself wouldn't be
fucking
so stagnant.
care?
I have plenty of reasons for wanting to know.
Wait, I thought you said you would tell us all the stuff.
Nobody's asked me. Well, okay, I guess you did.
You
bought
ignored a
Tupa's
couple
box?
questions I asked you.
The answer is obvious. It's KMF. What the fuck?
KMF and KMF alone.
In control of corporatecarber.com? Yeah.
But you did help work on it, right?
Yeah,
Dude,
but
oh,
who
and
paid for it, Andy?
Can we also talk about that barely reviewable guy, who I think I've watched on YouTube before, but the barely reviewable guy talking about the like intricacies of like half-finished projects being released to the public and the promise of like, like more to come or whatever. Because I retweeted that and I was like, this is what I've been saying. And then I saw, I don't know, there was some other like response to that or some other like little reference to that. This turned on. Fire, fire, fire. Who Poppy versus Becca? Oh, Youngster's just listening. Oh, he's speaking.
Not even a little. I want to fuck with him.
Why?
Because Mike's a fucking pussy, dude. He got fucking
Who's that have to do with Red Dot?
he got upset. He got upset with somebody's political opinions in group
No,
chat.
this is
That is the
Andy.
reality. And now he's just burnt. No, that's it. He got petty over people's political opinions in group chat.
No,
Nobody had problems with these people except for him. He rage quit out of so many fucking group chats, dude.
Mike,
He's
I
the-
can kind of see that.
Out of everybody,
Is that
he
real,
has-
Mike?
He
well, I
rage
did
quit.
leave a lot of group chats because these motherfuckers are just out here raging over Tupa,
doesn't
saying
seem
mad
like
and
that.
sensitive shit. And I'm like, yo, I'm out.
It was
And
never over
It
Tupa.
wasn't about.
It was because of because Mary and Shake had some opinion over cops, and you had to leave over
No, I
because you're a
didn't leave over
pussy.
the cops,
This
dude.
does
I
not
said,
sound like the
fucking,
vibe right
I
now.
stayed there. Mary was the one that left. Don't you remember?
Not really. You
I want to
left.
get my phone and look at you.
You-
Did I leave after Mary left? I can't
You
remember.
both fucking left.
Mary left. I know that.
I care so little about the situation. I don't
So then
even
why the
know
fuck
what
are you
fucking
talking
happened.
about?
What I'm saying is there's no clarity. Like, I'm trying to bring clarity to the situation for everybody.
Who the fuck cares who left a group chat for what? All I know is Mike didn't agree with Mary. Everybody was like, hey, let's, you know what? We don't have to fight you guys. And Mike was like, no, I can't handle this. I'm going to leave.
Well, hold on. That's not what Mike just said. He said there was some insensitive shit being levied against Tupa, and he couldn't take it. And I want to give Mike an opportunity to say why he jettisoned the situation. Like, I want to hear that. And I think there's probably other people. Not everybody knows inside baseball here, right?
Multi-factor is that number one was the continued statements about people being on like fucking food stamps and like I literally had enough of that fucking shit. I'm just like, fucking shit is not always great for everybody, and like having to hear someone say that shit really makes me fucking mad. I hate it. And
that's what he's calling the political
shit on top of all of it, and
Mike,
not one of those fucking people care.
Mike, that's what when he's
I'll let
saying.
him finish.
When he's saying, hold on, I want to ask for clarity. When he's saying, Dandy's saying, you had problems with people's political statements. Those were the kinds of political statements that you had a problem with.
Yeah, generally speaking. I mean, like there were cop disagreements about like people are like, just like general like George Floyd stupid statements, and then like that's whatever. But the real statements that were really ugly were mostly like the royal family one, where she had to apologize to me about the way she flipped out about the royal family, which I had no idea was a thing. I told her, I was like, I don't know.
What do you mean? Not everybody knows inside baseball.
Bro, she's like totally Mary and fucking Dandy knows this, is super into the royal family. And if you say something bad about anybody outside of Harry and Meghan, she like will attack you. And you're like, what the fuck is that about? I do not understand this.
That's fucking crazy. Okay, all right. And you might have threw a jab here or there. They're lizards. They're fucking lizard, child fucker, bloodsucker people. You might have said like one or two of those things.
Still nothing on
And
you.
then like, they were like, "You're out of here, buddy."
No,
They
well,
kinda did that
it's
deal?
like, how dare you? You don't know what you're talking about. Like, I will legit post the fucking apology from her where she's just like she is so embarrassed about how she acted over it. You can tell, and you're like, yeah, you were pretty fucking mean over it, and it was weird.
I think I need to research.
All right, Mike, I
before
might
I'm
have
able to
prejudged
post.
you, brother, and but I don't know yet. But I'm fucking with your opinion.
It's not even
Oh, okay.
You know what? No, I encourage you
website.
to not fuck with them.
Take down the
No.
website.
No, shut the fuck up, dude. I'm not in control.
Well,
of the
Dandy,
website.
you're not, hold on, Dandy. What I'm saying is, what you're trying to do is drag Mike into deep water.
Holy shit.
And what I'm asking you,
Are you
Dandy,
not? Have you not realized that for like weeks now he's tried to drag everybody under him?
I see him do that, and that's why I said I might have prejudged him. But what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying
really
is, how about
the
you
vibe.
talk directly to Dan Freeman and tell me exactly what you're levying against him in clear words. You have the nest. You're a listener. You have the nest. You can post the
And it's loose reviews, Agents of War and Peace. I mean, come on, man.
You have the exact. It's loose reviews, and I am the digital loose farmer, bro. It's in the fucking bio, baby. Fucking drop that shit. Drop that hot shit for me, right?
I'm not gonna drop personal DMs because I'm not gonna go back and look at them. I will tell you that I publicly posted after my mic decided to be like, hey, you can't talk about the royal family without Mary getting mad at you. I posted fuck the royal family, dude. Me and Mary are fucking cool as shit. There's no way you're serious.
No,
You know what? No. Listen earlier. Mike has deliberately said that he's petty as fuck. He admitted to it. He exaggerates. He admitted to it. I wish going back, I wish I recorded the conversation because I wonder if he actually recorded that conversation I had with him.
Well, you know.
He record the DMs and group chats that he saved. He has saved for like a fucking year almost. He ran out of them, so he had to deactivate in the middle of the night when nobody was fucking looking to go back and look for more because he ran out of ammo. That is the kind of person that he is.
Fair enough. Yeah, I definitely did that.
I'm sure Mike escaped some things that he was ashamed of, and that's why he's kicking it with us.
I'm not ashamed of any of that.
Yeah, exactly. He's not ashamed of it at all. What motivates him is personal fucking grudge. That is it. He's not
just like all those other people. I think it's funny the accusation you're making against Mike right now, considering where this all started.
He's not morally opposed to anything we've done. What he is opposed against is us being personally against him for what he's done.
You guys make like Kimball's face super fat and shit, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of
you guys, hey, fat fucking shit. One person does that. You say you guys. One person does that, and I personally told him not to do that. What am I gonna do?
I never saw you tell him not to do that.
I believe Dandy. Dandy went to bat for me a few times, and nothing changed, but he tried.
Yeah, I definitely tried. That's how it is. But you want to fucking make shit up all the fucking time, you asshole. You want to exaggerate. You want all you want is attention. That's all you want. That is all you and Joyce want is attention. And you found a.
All right. Well, okay, Dandy, you're getting a little too hot. Just a little too hot. We're gonna have a quick reset, and then we'll let you try to pick it back up. Just get the distortion, man. The clipping, right? Okay, right. We gotta be able to at least understand you. Let's get Carlos in here. Carlos, do you have any levity to provide us?
Yeah. So, did you guys know that plantains and bananas aren't the same fruit? Because I thought that plantains were just unripe bananas, and as they ripened, I thought they turned yellow. So I was.
Carlos, I don't even know what a plantain is.
Damn it!
It's a smaller, more flavorful banana. Sorry, I had my mic turned up because
it's a bigger.
I have a friend going through a divorce, and he had to talk in whispers, so I had to turn up my mic for him to hear me. I'm sorry.
Dandy, I really wanted you to come with the tea, and I say that from my heart.
Do you want me to post the actual DMs that?
That's what I'm telling you, motherfucker. Drop.
Here, no, but okay. I want to gather the opinion of everybody in the room. Does
Mike's
everybody
an
think it?
asshole.
Does everybody think it's okay to post private DMs? Yes or
What
no?
are you posting DMs of, Dan?
Thumbs up or thumbs publicly. I will. I will.
Is
I will
Mike
get your
asshole
DMs in
Ricky
private.
busted and open putting plantains in his ass? If no, you can drop him.
Whoa, wait, who's doing what now? This got exciting.
Like, as long as Mike isn't naked or it's not personal, like doxing information, I think you can drop. I don't believe in doxing, and I don't want to see Mike's nudes personally.
Well,
But
there's the Mary apology DM in the nest. If anyone wants to see that.
Yeah, I'm with
Mary
you
got
guys.
mad at Mike in a group chat for talking about the like cops and fucking royal family. I don't see why exactly.
You fucking
you
said
have
I
to-
was about it.
No, you're fucking petty and you got your feelings hurt. That's all it is, kid. You're not morally opposed to anything we did
Whatever.
until somebody hurt your feelings. That's the fucking truth. Sorry.
That's not true, though, Dandy. I've seen Mike object to things plenty, literally
You-
since I
no,
got to
not
this
incredible.
platform.
Has he ever actually done it to us? Though?
Dandy, I was the one that told you about the Tupa kid thing, and I had to fucking chase that shit down. Remember that? Who turned that around?
That was after a long fucking time, kiddo.
Well, I had to go. I believed you guys. You guys swore up and down that you did
No,
all
no.
the research.
You told
oh no,
everybody
I
in a
remember.
room that I genuinely
remember
believed
you
it.
two, you and KMF said you guys had done the legwork, and this was definitely him. And then I fucking went and found out it definitely was not him. Okay.
Dandy, you told me there was no deceptive energy persuasion in any of the content you sent me after you contacted me in the drama space, where Mike had to address that King Milk Fart was wrongly accusing Electron Voodoo yet again of stolen valor.
Wait, stolen
hey,
valor?
kids,
Fuck.
this should be a
The
lesson.
one
morality.
thing. I don't know about the stolen valor thing, but the Chupacabra 69 account on Reddit, I publicly posted that I couldn't provably verify that it was him. I've never said that it was.
But
Hey,
you
hey
never
Dandy, I
accused
just
him.
personally met you, and you don't seem like a complete snake at all. I just wanted to put that in there.
Well, thanks, man. I'm not trying. I mean, I generally don't. I think that this motherfucker
Wait, was that
is half a
sarcasm?
fucking snake because he is personally motivated by being slighted by members of the group. He didn't fit in politically. Like
There's a
we
chance
we
that-
were all okay with Mary's fucking political views. We just kind of danced around them. Like
Yeah.
like
There's a chance that
Same.
Dandy's the late guy on the rat lines. He's Eichmann, where Mike is Mengele. He got to Brazil first. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Chance that
So,
Mike got
damn,
to
bro.
Brazil first,
I
you know?
compared Lou reviews to Hitler, and then I get compared to Mangalev. Like this,
This is what I'm
fucked
saying.
up,
Mike.
man.
This is what I'm saying. It's like I want to know. I'm Mossad. I want to know if I need to put you in a box.
There's nothing to really know. I mean, Kimball has his hand up. Does Kimball know something?
Yeah, Kimber, what do you got?
I would love for Dandy to tell us who bought the bots for Tupa, and if not, actually,
I think it would be appropriate for Dandy to say it, but he
I think
won't.
he should say, honestly. There's
actually,
no-
you know what? If Mike isn't such a pussy, Mike, say it. Do it right
No,
now.
I'm not gonna say it.
Because
Why are you deflecting to Mike, Dandy? Like,
Dandy,
why-
say it.
Because
Show
I
it.
want to put this dumb piece of shit on the spot. He knows
No,
who
Danny,
it is.
say it. You need to say it. We are all open ears. I promise. You are in a space where you could say it.
honestly, I've talked with Mike about this privately. He does not know who it is. I think he's
No. He knows who it is.
Well, Danny,
he,
say it.
So
he
why
said
won't
that
you
he
say?
wouldn't
If
say
you know
it
he
because he
knows, why
thinks it's
won't you?
creepy.
Say it.
Dandy,
Are you guys seriously gonna hold me?
I think
I mean,
that
you
would
said
buy
you'd be
trust.
real with us.
Buy you a lot of trust here, and your words would. The weight to your words would. It would be a reciprocal thing, where if you said it right now, everything you've said would completely turn.
All right, I want everybody to understand my
actually
thought
true.
process right now. I want everybody to understand my thought process. I can either say who it is and give Mike the fucking satisfaction because he knows exactly who it is. He declines to say who it is because it's some creepy person, which I don't really agree with, but he knows who it is. He won't say it because he doesn't want to invoke the wrath of the person.
Is that why you don't want to say it as well?
No. I mean, I wouldn't say this person is a really good friend of mine, but I do know who it is, and I'm not really afraid of them either. But I'm not gonna throw them under the bus because Mike's too much of a pussy to say it when he's been posting DMs.
Okay, so someone did something that's bad, that's against Twitter's policies, and you don't want to say who it was.
Where's the
Even if I said it in a space, I don't think it would result in their ban. It's more of a Mike doesn't want to say it because he's scared of them. I want Mike to say it.
The narrative problem you have here, it makes it look like you're just here to shit on Mike. If you're still trying to protect those that have done bad things in the past from those old
Seriously, for real.
All it was created by
if you
Adrian,
said
right?
it, if you came here to expose Mike, you would say such and such did this bad thing and Mike was in on it and I'm fucking ringing the bell. But instead, you're just here to shit on Mike while protecting those that are still left in Berlin.
Right.
I think probably just say that person.
Berlin, Germany.
And I'm not crazy about the German metaphor.
No, I'm gonna keep it going because
Mike,
that's what.
Okay,
you know
you've got
who
my
it is, right?
attention
Tell
now.
everybody in the room. You know who it is.
You've got my attention now.
You say won't do anything to you.
How do you hold up the number 3? This is what this looks like. Both of them going. How do you hold up the number?
No. Mike, do you know who it is that bots on Tuba?
I don't know the identity of this person.
I mean, you don't know their real name, or you don't know their Twitter handle.
The Walking Dead supernatural psychology.
I vaguely,
okay, you've got my attention.
All right, I'm just saying, Dandy, you know who it is.
Don't be a coward. You know
No,
their Twitter handle.
You're the coward, Dandy.
Just
No.
Danny, you were the one in the hot seat saying you'd be real, and you're avoiding it.
You did say
I'm gonna say I do know who exactly who it is. I know that Mike knows who it is. I want him to tell everybody that he knows who it is.
Well, they have to be non-binary because Dandy was using they them pronouns. Otherwise, he'd be misgendering them.
Mike, but
Or he's
do
purposely
you
being
know who it is? Do you know who it is?
Dandy, just say who it is, man. He's not even gonna care if you say it.
I know that he won't.
He knows he's not gonna
I
get
want
in
you
trouble,
to
but I don't
acknowledge
want
to
to
everybody in this room that you know who it is.
Dude, I have seen some of the things he sent, and it is wild.
No,
And I do not want to get those messages in
You
my
are
inbox.
exaggerating. You are exaggerating.
No, I am
That's it.
not.
Yes, you are.
I am not exaggerating.
Yes, you are. You are.
The
Okay.
things this guy sent me are wild.
Yes.
Danny, why are you afraid of Fred Rogers?
I'm not afraid of Fred Rogers. Fuck Fred Rogers. Fred Rogers can suck my dick. Like,
I love Fred
fuck
Rogers.
He's a
What happened
fucking
with Fred
dumb
Rogers?
cunt.
I love Fred Rogers.
Why are we changing the topic?
Oh, I thought
I don't
somebody
fucking
said
know.
earlier it was Fred
It's
Rogers.
not. It isn't Fred Rogers.
Say
Well,
that.
then who is it, Dandy? Give it to me.
No.
Tell
You know what? Maybe I'll tell you after Mike acknowledges that he knows exactly who it is and that he's afraid of saying it.
matter? Just say it.
Because I can do whatever the fuck I want.
You sure can, but you're not really trying to do yourself any favors.
I don't know. I don't owe any of you anything.
You don't.
Either say it or get the fuck out.
Dandy,
No way. You did
no,
say
no.
you were gonna do.
Stop.
You were gonna be 100% transparent. You're like, guess what, guys? Get ready. I'm gonna be so transparent now.
Dandy, you don't owe anybody in this space anything. This is the first time me and you are talking. I'm in the cool kids club, right?
But Dandy, you do know genuinely that I like you, so it's kind of
And
weird.
honestly, I think that Dandy, I think you have all this space and opportunity to fucking really do a thing and like come in both spaces possibly. But it seems like you're trying to keep your foot in two worlds because perhaps fear, like people have suggested, or you might be an agent here to just fuck Mike over. Like those are the only sort of conclusions one could draw from my side of the aisle, right? From those of us in the gallery that are on this side of the aisle. And you might not know who Dan Freeman is, but I do know a lot about this UAP shit. I'm not new, and I don't come from Reddit. But you might check followers and people who follow people.
Danny, merit and uplifting tweets went to Lou Reviews, and they were like, Mike is 100% the organizer of everything. And like,
Mike, why are you changing the subject?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Mike, don't this, Mike. You are on the stand right now. You are.
Which one is Mike?
Brother? The state it's the state against Mike right now, and I think that we're waiting for Dandy to drop the critical evidence and say the name and the person to indict Mike, and we're not hearing it. You are about
Wait. Can I just say this is Jeff Mara, and tell me this is not Kimball.
Darkness and into the light of
Hold on.
what their growth and their journey is supposed to look like.
Emily, thank you for sharing your experience with us. In my definition of an
Was that
That's
Kimball?
like no, that's more Dandy than Kimball.
What the fuck? How weird are you to record this shit?
What? I was recording anything. That was Joyce playing a YouTube video on her phone up to my phone. The fuck is wrong with you?
Wait, Dandy, did you think that was actually you?
What? No, it doesn't sound like anything like me.
It's just a podcaster.
He's a podcaster that sounds like Kimball. That Kimball said sounds like you.
Sounds like me.
Oh God.
Danny, who bought the buds?
For tuba?
Yes.
Was it bag of dicks or something?
Oh, he's close.
You see, Mike. You see,
Wait,
everybody.
You're asking
everybody
Dandy?
Mike knows whose it is. I said bag of dicks, and he knew what I was talking about.
All right, we'll say who it is.
Do it, pussy.
You said you say it.
Oh my god, just out with it. Like, I don't even know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
say
very quickly
Say
losing
it.
interest.
I know it's fucking dumb as shit.
Very
Well,
quickly
yeah,
losing
yeah.
interest.
Yeah.
Out with it. Up it, puppet.
If you're
Okay,
waiting for
Danny, it's fucking dumb
me,
as shit. You like obviously know who it is, but then you like guess a name, right? It's like close but wrong. Come on, man, what the fuck?
He's
You can
used
do
a name
it.
that only a few people know.
I'm not guessing a name. I know exactly who it is. What?
So then what's
Psychology, The
problem?
Walking
Just
Dead, and
say it.
Supernatural.
I
The
want
game,
Mike to say it.
No.
my
Well, if he doesn't
Well,
want to say
because
it, then
he
you say it.
no,
Just say it.
he won't say it because he's afraid for like no fucking reason because he's a
Well,
paranoid shit.
Well,
Then
no,
why won't
because
you
Mike has blown the whistle on some really shady bullshit that not only like violates Twitter's policies but are just immoral, right? So he's kind of he has
Which one is
reason
Mike?
to be scared, and
Not
he's
really.
justified, I think.
Nope, not really.
I mean, they did take pictures of my house and say, "Come downstairs."
That
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
us.
fair.
It wasn't us whatsoever, and you're lying.
Right.
Just
Yep.
say the name, man.
Like fucking like I don't give a shit what you think, Mike.
Yeah,
You're
we gotta
lying,
cut some
dumbass.
grass where we're gonna find the fucking snakes, right?
Come on, Danny. Just say the guy's name. He's not going to give a shit if you do it.
Maybe not. I don't fucking know.
okay, I'm giving them
He'll
like
probably
one
think
more
it's funny
minute.
if you do it.
Well, if he
Then
says
why
that
don't-
he no longer has anything over this space.
Like,
I don't-
literally, this
I
guy
don't-
will not get in trouble.
I don't have anything over this space. I'm simply not saying it because I know that Mike knows who it is and he won't say it out of fear, and I want him to feel
Why did you
weird
go
because
back to what Mike isn't saying? Just say it.
Mike because Mike
Oh my
personally-
God.
No, Mike. If you know, just say it.
What the
Say it if you know
fuck are
it.
you
man.
talking about?
Okay, I know you're a
What am
fascist.
I
but
talking
you're
about?
being kind of
Do I
based.
stutter?
You are being kind of based right now. I love it.
Mike wants me to personally suffer. You want me to post the screenshot? He wants to make me personally suffer.
Post what?
Going back to that again. You're changing the subject. Just
And now
say
you're
it.
making us personally suffer.
Literally.
Danny, who did it? Who did it, Danny?
It was Cam.
It's not about Mike, Dandy. You're
Wait, he
scared
just said it.
of saying
It was
who did it.
not.
Yeah, I'm not scared. It was KMF though.
It was not KMF, Danny.
But you know who it is.
See, you just lied
Well,
to
why would
everybody.
you say
It's not
that it's
cool.
somebody that it's not and put them in a hot?
Because this
for
is
no
a
reason?
Okay. Very disinterested. Ooh, La
Papi, me comí,
La
¿qué comí?
Picante.
Espagueti.
La Picante. Very, very disinterested.
Grok, Gemini. I mean, there are arguments in small pockets that people bring up where, Gemini's really good at this specialty thing, that ChatGPT can't really get done without some fine tuning. That's great. Like there's a Gemini Med bot model right now. It's really strong. It's really good. Martin Shkreli had his thing like as soon as ChatGPT came out. Dr. Gupta, that's pretty good too, out of the gates. So there's this notion that like all that momentum, all that competition is being caused, but it's a draft. It's a slipstream. It's being created by the front runner. So again, like you get steamrolled. Like that's the point. It's not a menacing statement. It's a logic-based, physics-rooted statement.
I want to see the
Yeah, and JJ's not here.
Tab
He
course on
usually
this.
passes out. Yeah, I like when he hangs in there. But yes, I still think it's strong words. It's almost like at the beginning of the space when I was
Busy
asking
Twitter Fred.
CEO about his privacy policy, and there was a word in there, and the word was exploit. And I was like, I don't think the word exploit should be in any fucking privacy policy, bro. Like, maybe you should go reread it again. Because it's not that the LLM that I put it in and Sharon, I'm not picking on
Look, there's
it.
no
He
topics
was
to this. How do they
legitimately
do
like,
that?
oh, if that's in there, I need to look at it again. We need to look at the context of it and where it is in the statement. It's, look, I'm not the only person that was uncomfortable with Sam Altman talking about steamrolling. It's a bad choice of words when you're sitting at the top to then talk about steamrolling anybody. So that wasn't the exact video that I had, Sasha. I'll get the other one. I'm looking at it now. Let me bring Asia back up.
Did he say it multiple times?
Hell yeah, bro.
Oh, no, I believe, let me give her the mic again. I don't believe he said it multiple times. It's just, I stand by that statement of, if you're at the top and you're that controversial, you have to be very careful with what you say. And it can be taken out of context. Like to Sasha's point, context matters on that.
Oh, look at what the hell is 10,000 people in this.
Brother, I've been hogging the mic.
You're good, Fate. It's wise words, man. Yeah, I just want to reset the room a little bit. AJ, maybe let's get some of these heavy influencers up here. I see some fucking beasts in the audience. Why are you guys so quiet down here? Let's get some of these pump influencers up here. I see Zeus. I see Seki. I see fucking DeFi. I see AJ. Man, I see some absolute monsters. Yeah, let's get some.
Yeah, bro. I got Mano Ruka.
I see
Oh
everybody.
God, look at this. Pill.
Also, I see the chart bouncing. It looks like a little, I mentioned it like an hour ago, the little funny Solana TP pattern I always notice to shake the noobs out. Looks like it just happened. Looks like the bounce is happening. Congrats if you caught that dip, man. I think that we know where this is headed and if you got shaken out.
Oh wait, where'd that one just go?
Oh, I'm not going to try and explain it, but like it takes all the water out of it at a really cold temperature, and then you're left with like
created that thinking I would like it. I don't know who.
Well, I may or may not have commissioned the artwork. I definitely didn't create it. But it is beautiful. What is wrong with this vision? And I'm sorry, go ahead, Parsi.
Hey, thanks. I'm enjoying the conversation so far. I can't believe Larry's come over to the dark side, but I'm so happy to see everyone as one cohesive unit. Love and light, doom and gloom all together. That's fantastic. Heidi, I'll keep it short. I don't want to ramp.
Okay. None of these.
Crap, my twin brother. I have continued contact with Orbs and Craft as latest as yesterday. I was on a space with another fantastic experiencer who's here, Christian Carroll, who started a space for experiencers. And we manifested the phenomenon on a live space. Me being in Melbourne, Australia, able to film the phenomenon, and he able to see it in I think it's South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. And I have experienced both sides of the phenomenon, the negative side and the positive side as well. And I know about this war that's going on apparently in the astral realm between negative and positive factions. So I'll keep it short. I found out about a past life as a Lyran and a reptilian. That reptilian attachment followed me for a little while, and I was trying to get rid of it. When I would close my eyes, I would see the beings, like you were just saying earlier. I would see their eyes, I would see their face. They would speak to me. I would draw out the face of the being. I would speak like the being. I know their agenda. But then, in order to get rid of that reptilian attachment, I started meditating to these meditations by Joe Dispenza. Started doing Walk for the World meditations that he had released in November last year. And that brought the phenomenon full force back into my life. So the orbs started appearing around Orion's belt, craft, blue tic tac, orange orbs with the faces of grays in it, gray orbs in my house. So they would look like the face of a gray and they'd morph into a circular orb. All this crazy stuff that's happening. And then I did a second regression with Mary Rodwell maybe a couple of months ago. And in that regression, I was shown the true beings that are supposedly protecting me from the reptilian influence. And they call themselves the Keeper of Souls. They have the face of an owl and a body of a man in golden armor. And they actually took me to see God. So I know that this phenomenon isn't all about nuts and bolts. It actually boils down to consciousness. So I'd really be interested in speaking to you about my experiences at a later stage. Now I'm trying to put my orb videos up on X, but the compression is really bad. So I just started a small YouTube channel just to spread that awareness. But do you have any thoughts on this? Are you aware of a war that's going on between these supposed beings in the astral realm against reptilians and greys?
My first book was called The Secret War. It was based on the entire notion of this division between positive and negative beings. One's being shadow people, hat man phenomena, abusive greys, abusive reptilians, anything that sits on that side of the fence, and what the ultimate goal is. And I came at this as a person that was heavily involved in the whole UFO alien conversation, and who grew up in a haunted house and then was met with these shadow beings, and recollecting my memories of being connected with them, and having so many different elements, the craft that would come when I called. I mean, not small craft. I mean, just mind-blowing. I think the most the largest and most abrupt one was in front of a group of friends that I couldn't believe it, that it would come as quick as it did. We were somewhere up in Massachusetts looking up at the night sky, just to mention briefly, and there's dozens of craft in the sky, and they were shooting at each other. It was the craziest thing. We're like, are we seeing this? And so I said out loud, I said, well, I've never seen a triangular shaped craft, so if one of you guys have a moment, I sure would love the opportunity to see you. You could count to 3, and one dropped out of the sky so fast and so direct down to the ground. We all hit the dirt, literally, on all fours, on our bellies, and this craft that was probably 3 stories off the ground was over my head, turning to the left, turning to the right. You want to see this side, Heidi? How about this side? Here's another angle for you, and my friend that wasn't too far from me hit me with saying, "You asked for this to happen? Make it go away!" I'm like, and I was like, thank you, you could go now." And then, whoosh, went straight up back to the battle. So yeah, I've experienced a lot of different things, having orbs respond, sit on my head, super large. Just so many different things. And it's like you wonder. It's like, well, and again, I don't propose to be a psychic, a guru, an antenna, or anything like that. I knew when I came to be born here and agreed to be here that one of the things was not to stand out, but to be as everybody else and to share in the experiences and be painfully honest about it and serve as an example if I had to and put everything I am into it. So there's a lot that goes into sticking true to this and trying to do my best to help others, and I hope that we all do the same in helping others to open up our hearts and minds to the truth of things. Sorry if I hope I answered your question in the midst of all of that.
No, thank you very much for that, because we've been experiencing a lot of divisiveness here on X with it's either the very love and light crowd or it's the doom and gloom. But this coming together of the narratives, or just people coming together, is really heartening to see. And credit goes out to Fringe, Larry, Daddy Doomer, Ulrich. You've changed your name now with all the nappies and stuff. And also to Christian, who's listening in the space below. Christian started the space just maybe 3 weeks ago. I don't know how it started up, by some bizarre synchronicity for